Good morning and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. Here's a weather report for you. It's a bit foggy. Just about see the hills in the distance. Good morning. You join me in my office with wet, messy hair. Apologies for that. I need to give it a brush in a minute. I am just finishing off putting together the little package I'm sending a friend of mine, and I thought I would show you the little garland that I made. See if this will work. And is that the right way around? So here it is. Such a simple little thing, and such a simple little pattern, but really, really, really effective. Yeah. So you just crochet up the individual squares. See if I can get that to focus nicely. Colour's not great, sorry. Crochet up the individual squares. What am I on about this morning? Crochet up the individual stars. I've got two. Somebody was asking about colourways. This one here is one of my colourways. This is the City Lights colourway. And this one here, I can't remember the colourway name, but it was a skein of Madeline Tosh. I used it in my exploration station. It was a skein I received in a swap, but I can't remember the colourway name off the top of my head. But yeah, you crochet up the individual stars and then you do a crochet chain for the edge of the garland, and you just attach the stars into the chain as you're going along. But yeah, really, really, really effective. I didn't really follow a pattern. I just followed a YouTube tutorial for the stars, which if I remember, I'll try and link to below. And then I followed a different YouTube tutorial. That's really hard to say, for attaching them in a garland. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now. And then I need to go through a little bit of the boys' Christmas presents and some of the little bits and pieces. Make sure that we've got the same amount for each boy, so there's no fighting. And all of that kind of stuff. And then I need to pop out to Tesco's shortly to pick up a few extra little bits and pieces, which I know that I need to get. Today is very much a final kind of sorting out day. Apologies for the crinkling. We leave tomorrow at about lunchtime. Arthur finishes school tomorrow at lunchtime, and that is when we are leaving. Yeah, so Tom is off. He is downstairs wrapping up Christmas presents while Jasper is playing. And yeah, a bit of a bitty day, getting all those final preparations done and dusted. I did a sock wash this morning, so I will share that excitement with you so you can kind of see how I wash my socks. I got a lot of questions about how I wash my hand knit socks. Yeah, hand knit socks, not just general socks, because that would be really boring. Yeah, so I will share that with you. I'm parked in the car park and it is tipping it down. I've just been into Tesco's and done that bit. I now need to pop over to Hobbycraft, but I'm kind of mostly just putting off getting out the car because it's really, really, really rainy. I've got all of the last few bits for the boys, which is good. They've not asked for a lot this year, so it's been a bit tricky to some extent. Jasper wanted a remote control car, which sorted, no worries. I found a fantastic little one. I ordered it on Amazon, but it was brilliant, kind of aimed for his age group, a sort of toddler one, which was really good. Arthur asked for, what did Arthur ask for? Let's flip you around. Oh no, that wasn't. Arthur asked for a box of sweets and a surprise. So that's quite easy. So I think I'm pretty much there now. We are popping into town a little bit later on. Everyone's looking at me like I'm weird for talking in my car. Hopefully they think I'm FaceTiming with somebody. I'm popping into town a little bit later on this evening. We're taking the boys in so they can get bits for each other, and just so that we can go and see the lights in the dark as well. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much there. I better go and get into hobbycraft and go and get wet. What's wrong?
Rabbits. No frog big. Because I don't like rabbits. Because I don't want rubber ones. Because I don't want rubber one.
We are off down to Leicester, I guess, tomorrow. But on our way to Cornwall tomorrow. And I thought, rather than take this with me, this is the present package for day 25 that I got in my swap package as part of the Lay Family Yarn swap. So this is from the lovely Katie of Geordie Knits. I thought I would open it now rather than take it down with me and take it under the Christmas tree. And Jazzy is going to give me a help, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Go on then, you can start opening it.
Let's open it.
Oh, is it difficult?
Yeah, I have. It is the. I can't do this side.
What's in here?
Let's go. What's that mean?
What's it going to be? I think there's lots of things in here.
Well, yeah, too. Well, yeah.
What's in here? Should we have a little look?
Well, yeah.
Yarn. There is. There's some lovely yarn. And this is Strawberry Fields yarn. In the Gingham Altar colourway. That's a really pretty. You put it on, Jasper. Really pretty. Do you know, the funny thing is, I've never had any of Lizzie's yarn, and yet we used to go to knit night together when I lived in London. So I can't believe I've not had any of Lizzie's yarn until now. So that is very exciting, and that is very, very, very pretty. What else have you got in there?
Nothing else. This.
Can you pop it on? Oh!
I can't see.
Is it a bit big? Should Mummy put it on? There we go. Does it look good on Mummy?
But we're not going yet.
A lovely hat, and I believe that this is actually one of Katie's patterns. It's really pretty with a little lace detail around the edge there. What else is in here? What's this?
Whoa.
Ooh, novelty cocktail baubles. I might take these with me. Cranberry Cosmo, lime margarita, and mango daiquiri. These are adult juice, Jasper. What else is in there? What else is in there?
Ha-ha! A drink!
What's in this one? There's a little package here. with,
Oh.
that's cute. Oh, it's a little pin. Can you see that?
Oh.
And it comes on a little actual pin, so you can kind of, I guess it's kind of like an old-fashioned hat pin to some extent, but I can definitely think of somewhere to pop that. Jazzy's gone. And also, what are these, Jasper?
I do this. I don't know. It's chocolate.
It is chocolate. Yum, yum.
I am hungry.
You're hungry. We're just waiting for the dinner to heat up, but I thought I'd show you these quickly. These are the boys' stockings. And I just picked these up at Hobbycraft today. The stockings themselves we've had since Jasper was born, but they're identical. And I've always struggled to think of a way to determine whose was whose. But I just picked these up at Hobbycraft. These wooden letters. And I've just attached them, just really simply just attached them to the bauble there. And I think they're really effective. So now Santa will know whose stocking is whose. I am just in the process of packaging up some orders while Tom sorts out the boys' bedtime. And isn't it absolutely typical that the skeins of yarn I need for the next order are in that box down there? Oh, I really need more space and more storage for all my stock.